Hello everybody and welcome back to Kenny's Tour Review and CAN Bus Kenny. At this point we're still doing both, I guess. We have another Dodge Caravan in here with a low speed fan code. I'll put that code up here somewhere. The reason why I'm doing this video, even though I already done one, is because this one seems to also need a TIPM. The last one I don't think needed a TIPM, so we'll start with the basics. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna spare you looking at this with a resistance measurement for my multimeter. This is open circuit, so has infinite resistance. This is bad. 100%, no problem there. Fan runs full speed all the time. Fan obviously works. High speed fan relay, which is one of these two guys, also works because the fan runs on high all the time. I'll show you. I'll turn the car on. Okay, keys on. You hear the HVAC fans on. I've got a light in where the resistor is. Again, I'm going to ground here. Oh, man, I got a bad trigger finger. You can see plenty of amperage coming through there. We know that the relay is good. It clicks. We know the power feed in out of this relay is good. The only thing that we need to, good camera work. The only thing that we need to do is make sure that this one is grounded by the PCM. And I'll start it. The AC on. Wait here, the AC is on right now, so the fan should come on at some point. It's either going to come on, try to come on low, and if it can't do that, it's going to trigger a code, and then it's going to come on high. Just no fan still. Oh. That light's still not lit over there either. There we go. Now the fans come on high. Alright, now some of you might be saying clear the code, clear the code. I have cleared the code yesterday quite a few times and it didn't do anything. I'm not going to show you that because there's no point. It's going to do exactly the same thing it's doing now where the fan's running high. You can hear that. So, last thing I'm going to do before I call this TIPM, along with this resistor here, is I'm going to do a cap discharge just to clear all the information out of the computer, and then I'll bring it back and see if it's fixed, which I doubt it. Alright, I figured I'd show you guys how I do a cap discharge. And when I say cap discharge, I'm talking about a capacitor discharge, meaning that in all of the computers, all the printed circuit boards that have capacitors, those are little tiny batteries and they store energy. And they'll keep, some memory alive, and sometimes you have to do this to reset fuel trims or whatever, depending on the car, if it doesn't have a reset for that or something along those lines. By hooking up the circuit, obviously the battery is not hooked up, so there's no electricity from the battery going through it, but we're completing the circuit, and it's okay that this one's still hooked up because the other side is not hooked up. If you did this and put this on here, this would turn into a fuse really quick and it would catch on fire. If you'd like to see that, try it on your own. I told you not to. And then you completing the circuit, now the capacitors have a ability to discharge completely, and you depending on who you ask, you could say to do this for X amount of minutes. I think 10 to 20 minutes is okay. I've heard on some manufacturers they recommend a cap discharge for 45 minutes to an hour, so you can take that with what you will. Alright, so I finished doing the cap discharge. The battery's hooked up again. I'll try this one more time. Start it up. It's AC on. Yep, AC's on. Should be a delay here like last time, I'm assuming. light's not lit either. I'm gonna get them both in the same shot. Again, we're hooked up to positive on this test light because we need to see a ground. There, the fan came on full. I bet the check engine light's on. Sure is. I bet if we scan for a code, we've got a low speed fan code. So it is a final. It needs the TIPM and the blower motor resistor. Like I said, I did this video because last time I didn't need a TIPM, so I wanted to show you what to expect if you do need a TIPM. So there's that. Obviously this car works great with the fan working on high. You're not going to overheat. The AC is going to work good. All of the above. You're going to set a check engine light. You'll not be able to pass for inspection, and depending on your state and whatnot. And then, yeah, obviously your fan's going to run crazy fast. So leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and thanks for watching.